Interesting.
So guys, today we will talk about check and getting out of check. So during the game, our main idea is checkmate king. So for checkmating, we need to attack the king, and so we need to make a check. So check is attack against king. If he still make a move, then it's only check. If there is no legal moves, then it's checkmate. But we need to be attentive. We need to find the right position, right move for our king, because every position is different, and we need to find the best, the safest way for our king. So here we have just 4 available squares, and e7 for sure still under attack. So then we can choose which one is better for us, which one is more safety. Here also bishop attacking the king, so we cannot leave our king on this diagonally. So we need to move out of this diagonally. So not make sense, and it's illegal to move d6 or b8 because he's still on the same diagonal. So then we have 6 available moves, but these 2, yeah, it's still not available. So then, so b8, yeah, it's illegal, and d6 as well. So here we have check. How we can escape out of check here?
B8.
b8, okay. Smith, what do you think?
You understand?
So there's check.
I'm honest. Oh, that one.
Yeah, bishop attacking the king. Second bishop attacking a7.
Okay, so he could. I think he could. I think he could only do b8.
Yeah, b8 only. So because all squares around are under attack, so then we have only b8 move. Here it's also check against black king, and so previous position was first our option, so it's moving away. So opponent will attack you, so you can move away. Second one, he also attacked our king right now, but we can just capture this queen, you see? So knight attacking.
Knight.
Yeah, so knight c5 here, and this is our second type of defending. So we can take his piece if it's hanging, if it's under attack. So knight c5, and we don't need to move away with king. So that's why we need to play very attentive and make sure that you will find this chance, because it might be just one chance per game or just few. So then we need to be ready for this opportunity. Then guys, here also check how we can move in a way, getting out of check. So it's black to move.
It can go to f8.
Okay, f8. Smith, what do you think?
It could go to d8.
d8. Okay, so it's available, but we can just capture, guys. Look. So this queen is hanging. So before you will solve puzzles, also take a look which way your pawn will going. So here, this pawn from on 7 rank, so it's 7 and 8 rank, it's for black pieces, and first and second for white pieces. So then it means that black will go down black pawn will move down. So then we can take it. So this queen is hanging. So then FE was better solution here. Here, guys, also check for black king. What do you think? How we can get out of check? So black to move.
Knight. Knight can go to 2e.
E5. E5.
The
There's no check.
Smith, how do you think?
the knight could take the first or the first bishop. Or
Yeah. Yeah, so there's check, but we cannot escape with king because all squares are under attack, but we can capture with knight. Okay. Here also, here our third type of defending. So also we attack king with both bishops, but we can use interposing. So we can block attacking piece. So we can move bishop b7, and then it's safety for black king. So this is, so you see, we can move away, we can capture, and we can interpose against check. Here also it's check, king under attack, and this bishop is hanging. So then knight can just capture this bishop. So knight g6, and we have free piece. That's why, guys, before you will make a move, make double check and make sure that your piece is protected, because this is very common mistake in chess, when we can just lose piece for free when it's unprotected piece or not enough protected. So guys, here also check. So, and we can just escape on a7. Does not make sense use interposing here because this piece is unprotected as well. So we will just lose this knight. So when we used interposing, as usually this piece must be protected. If not, it's not interposing, it's just free piece. Then guys, here also you see how many available squares for white king, for black king, but they cannot go too close to each other. So every time might be one square between kings. So you cannot move closer. And here, guys, all three options against check. So first one, king f8, move away. So move away out of e file. Then queen e7, it's interposing. So protect your king, defend your king. And queen e4, it's capture. So we will trade pieces and then no check anymore. So let's take a look some examples. So here, guys, white to move, and your task is find a safety check. So make a check against black king, but make sure that you will not lose your piece.
I'm just wondering, could you make a check with a king against a king, or
No, only pieces. So other pieces can make a check. So pawns, bishops, knights, rooks, queen, but not king. King can make only check in, I will show you when. So for example, our king here, queen here, and king here. So when king will open file, for piece which is behind, then it's available. But it's check not from king, it's from queen, right? So this is only available situation when king can just open file. But again, it's not check from the king. He will just open file and queen will attack the king. But king, yeah, they cannot make a check and they cannot go closer to each other. So might be 1 square distance between kings. So guys, here white to move. So we need to use our rook and make safety check for black king.
The rook could go to h7.
Okay, check. Is it safety check? Or black knight can capture your rook?
The knight could get you.
Yeah, so then let's find something else.
Oh, you could go to 1d. Or
Yeah, d1.
d1.
Yeah,
d1.
right. Ahad, any ideas? So there's 2 options for us. So d1 and h7. But that's why I told you every time make double check before you move, because looking like, oh, h7 is fine. But if you will take a look attentive, oh, actually not so good because knight there. So then never play to rush. So you need to find right solution. As usually we have 2, 3, 4 options in game, and you need to find just one, which is the best one for you, for your pieces. So that's why rook d1 here, it's safety and it's check for black king. Okay, what about this one? Black to move and also giving check. Black to move ahead and giving
Sorry,
safety check.
I did a nosebleed. I'm sorry that I had a nosebleed.
It's fine, it's fine. Don't worry. So black to move and try to find a safety check for your bishop.
It can go to G5.
Okay, Smith, what do you think?
It I don't see any other ones available, so I probably would say G5.
Okay, G5. There's two options, B4 and G5, but before it's under attack. So pawn will capture. That's why G5 is correct. Okay, guys. What about this one? Black to move. Black to move and make a check.
D4.
D4, okay. Smith.
Right.
Okay.
The knight could go to D4. d4.
D4, right. So we have D4, check, or E3, but E3 it's under attack. Pawn can capture, so then D4 is correct. Okay, guys, good. What about this one? White to move.
The bishop could go to d5.
Okay. Any other ideas, guys?
The bishop can go to c6.
C6. Okay, so actually C6 is check. Yes. So bishop can attack by diagonally. So D5 it's not check, but C6 it's check. Also was available G4, but it's under attack. So pawn can capture. So then it's not good for white, but C6 it's check. Okay, guys, and let's take a look at this one. Black to move. Where is check here?
At E E5.
E5 here. It's black to move. How we can make check here?
The rook could go to a2.
Okay, A2. Ahad, what do you think?
The castle can go to A P C8.
C8. So yes, we have two options, C8 and A2.
C8.
And C8 is correct. It's safety check. But A2 is under attack. A2 bishop can capture. So then we need to find safety way. Okay, guys. Then here we need to find how we can get in out of check. So we have three options: moving away with the king, capturing the piece which is given check, and moving a piece in between. So interposing. So here, black to move, it's check right now. How we can proceed here with black?
The pawn can go up to e8.
We cannot go backward. Ahad.
Oh, no.
Our pawns, our black pawns will go down. White will go up.
Yeah, never mind.
King can go to A7.
Okay. Smith.
The king could go to h7.
Okay, yes, so makes sense to move away. So move away with king, right? What about this one? Black to move. Also check right now.
Eat up the rook.
Okay. Smith, what do you think?
He could go down to a7.
A7, but why not take the rook? Look, unprotected piece. So every time when piece is unprotected, as usually, makes sense to take it. So free rook here, and that's it. Because if you will move king k7, it's available, but you still down a bishop and two pawns. So it's losing position. But after king c8, black will win this position. So this is our capture. What about this one? It's white to move. getting out of check?
White is in check.
Yes, we need to getting out of check.
E2.
A2 it's under attack. Look, rook here.
Maybe G7.
It's check against white king. So we can't go on G7.
G.
Maybe go to A2.
G3.
G3, yes. So we have just one square available, G3. So we cannot move on E2 because rook here. We can't move E1, we can't move G1 because bishop there. So only G3. What about this one? Black to move.
The rook could go to A7. Oh no, then Hukas.
The rook can go to E7.
A7, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, Smith.
Check.
Smith, so your first idea was correct. So rook A7, it's only option here because we cannot move on B file. We cannot leave king on A file. So then we need to use interposing. So just blocked his rook A7. Here, guys, black to move. How we can get out of check?
You can go to
The rook could go to D6.
Okay. Ahat, what do you think?
it can go to E7.
7 here?
Yeah.
How it's available? Look, bishop attacking, and you go just.
You can go to D.
We need to move away from this diagonal. We can't go towards bishop.
No, it can go to F7.
F7 also under attack. Look here, second bishop.
D6.
Rook D6, right? Okay, but this one is hanging. So you see, looking like it's interposing, but like I told you before, interposing must be a protected piece, but this one is unprotected. So then we can just take this one and the same check. So you did not save your king. So you just lose your piece and then again check. But we cannot move F7, we cannot move E7 for sure, G8, but we can move away G7, sorry. So king G7 and our king out of check. Okay, guys, and here white to move. Again, it's check. So how we can escape from check?
He could go to G2.
Okay. Ahat, what do you think?
H2.
H2. Okay, guys, both are available options, but his rook it's under attack, so we can just capture and then extra rook for white. So that's why be attentive, because we need to check, is it make sense to move away, or we have capture, or we have interposing? Because sometimes players just make mistake because they sure that if it's check, we need to move away, but it's wrong. Not only move away. Move away is only one option out of 3. We have move away, capture, and interposing. So that's why never move away too fast. So again, like I told before, never play rush. So just check attentive, what is your best option here. So here we can just take the rook and then extra rook for white. Okay, guys, here black to move. Check against black king. So how we can protect or move away with black king?
The rook could come to A6.
Okay. Hot.
The rook could go to A6.
A6, right. So this, yeah, just one available option. So rook A6, because B8 is under attack, B6 is under attack, so then we can only make interposing. What about this one? Black to move. How we can protect our king?
It can go to the castle can go to
B7, yeah?
yeah, B7.
Okay, Smith.
The rook could come down to B7.
Guys, it's free rook. Look, after rook B7, there is pawn and bishop attacking together this rook. So at least, yes, there is no mate, but we will lose whole rook. So take a look attentive. Maybe there is better option for black.
It can the
So guys, look, yeah. Why not to use our pawns? Look, just d5, and also it's interposing, but our d5 pawn is protected, you see? So now it's interposing. We will protect, we'll block his bishop, and then no mate, and we still have extra rook. So d5 here, much better. Okay, guys, here, white to move. How we can proceed here against check?
the rook could come down to D1.
But it's check from pawn. Why you need your rook right now?
Oh,
You need to move your king.
The king can go to H8.
oh, the
White king.
pawn,
White king.
the
Aha.
pawn could go up to H3.
No, guys, there is check. Look, from F3 attacking our king.
We can go to H1.
H1's under attack. Look, rook here. So
Can
G1,
go to-
F1,
We
H3.
can go to H3.
H3 also under attack. Bishop here.
The pawn could go up to H3.
No, Smith, it's check. So it's check against your king. You need to move your king away. You need to protect your
The
king
king
first of all.
can go to F3.
No, F3 is under attack by bishop. Smith, if it's check, we need to save our king first of all. You cannot move other pieces during the check. So you need to move away or make capture or interposing, but do something against check. So get out of check. So how we can proceed? We cannot move on first rank. We cannot move on H3. We cannot capture with king F3. So is it mate or what? Take a look around attentive. We can take with knight, guys. We have knight attacking F3 and king, so knight F3. Not king F3, it's not available, but knight F3. And then no pawn, no check, and then safety for white. Okay, guys, and the last one in this chapter, black to move. So it's check right now, how we can escape.
The king can go to D8.
Okay,
I
D8.
have
Okay, Smith.
I have two. The queen could take, the black queen could take the white queen,
Yeah,
or the horse could take the, oh no, never mind that.
no,
one.
no, horse cannot. But yes, black queen can take it and it makes sense. Yeah, so we can trade queens. Because, look, if we will move away, then we'll lose our queen. So our queen is under attack right now. So then makes sense to trade him right now. So queen e5, knight e5, and then it's fine. Okay, guys, good job. Then let's take a look at these positions. So we need to give a check. So click on the squares from which the queen can give check safely. So we need to find all available safely checks. So safely, it's mean
It can go to
safely. It's mean where king cannot capture our queen. So
it can
Queen
go
could
to 4. It can go to
wait, one by one. So Ahad told me first square. Ahad, your turn.
it can go to no, I'm going to go to D5.
D5, it's under attack. We need to make safely check. Do not lose your queen.
It can go to C5.
D5. Okay, Smith, it's your turn.
The queen could go to E2.
E2. Okay, Ahad.
It can go to C3.
Okay, Smith.
it could go to the queen could go to b5.
Okay, b5, right? Uh-huh.
It can go to c7.
c7. Okay. Any other available checks, Smith?
The queen could go to e3 or
No, e3, no. So it's everything about safety checks. So d5, it's not safety. d4, e4, f4, e6, it's not safety. He will take it. So 5 checks, 5 safety checks. Okay, guys. What about this one? So Ahad, what is your check here? Make sure that your piece would be protected.
It can go to e7.
e7, f7, yeah? f7, it's available. Check.
Oh yeah.
Smith.
I'm going to say
could
f7.
go to c4.
Yes. Ahad.
It can go to d7.
d7. He will capture your queen.
It can go to d6.
d6, right? It's protected by knight. Okay, Smith.
He could go to a5.
Yes, a5. Ahad.
It can go to it can go to d4.
But it's not check. d4. We need to attack the black king.
It can go to e7.
e7. No. Knight or there's no check. Smith, any ideas?
He could go to a. Oh no.
There's 2 more checks. 2 more safely checks, guys.
She could go to d8.
d8, it's unprotected. He will capture your queen.
Yep.
What about c5, guys? Look, c4, but c5 as well. Check. And e5, also check. So there's 6 available checks here. Okay, guys, what about this position? Smith, you have your turn now.
The queen could go to g8.
g8 unprotected. Look, he will take it.
Yep.
So make sure that your queen's protected if you will attack so close to king.
She could go to b7.
B7, yes, but look here, he's knight. So it's under attack as well. Ahat, any ideas?
We can go to D7.
Here with your
Yeah.
queen?
Yeah.
Oh, how you can join D7 in one move? When you just check in one move, not in two, not in three, just in one right now.
I can go to in the middle.
Sorry?
In the middle. It can go to D7.
You mean B7 maybe?
B7.
Not DB, yeah? But it's under attack anyway. Look,
Yes.
knight here. So try to attack this king by diagonally. So not only by rank, but by diagonally. Maybe by file as well.
He could go to E4.
Yeah, but it's also under attack, you see. It's check, but not safety check. So he will take your queen. So this one, no, B7, no, G8, no, G7 also will take it. So what is left?
G6.
Yes, G6. So G6, because here it's protected by pawn. So G6 first check, and there is another one, Smith.
He could go to F5.
Yeah, but how we can join a5 in one move?
Oh, sorry, that's
We need to
two.
join this diagonally, but from other spot. So join this diagonally, right? So from C2, guys. So C2 and G6. So only two options here for safety check. Okay, guys. So you see, when we're looking for a check, we need to find all available opportunities. So by rank, by file, by diagonally. Okay, guys, let's do it this one. So here, why to move? Ahat, how we can make a check here?
The horse can go to D6.
But it's not check. Our task is given check in one move.
The queen could go to E or F6.
Queen f6, first check, right? It's protected by knight, so then it's good. Ahat, what else?
B4.
Yes, before, good. Smith,
Also do this.
C7.
C7 is under attack.
Not for the
Bishop
and
protecting.
so
It can go to E5.
E5 also under attack, look.
mhm.
So it's not safety check. but there is two left, two more safety checks here.
G7.
Yeah, G7. Smith, any ideas for the last one? Check. Try to attack king by diagonally. So, and a3, guys, the last option. So there is 4 available checks. Okay, guys, then here another type of task. So you are playing with the white piece and there is only white moves. You must give check in 2 moves. On the way, you may not go to unsafe squares. You may not capture anything and choose the quickest route. So here, white rook need to give a check in 2 moves, but make sure that every move is safety. So nobody can take your rook.
He could go up to a6,
And then,
and then he could go to h6.
h6, but then king will capture.
Mhm.
So your second move is under attack. First one is good, but second no. So try another road. Ahad, any ideas?
G7.
No, it's white to move. We need to make check in 2 moves with rook.
Oh, it can go to A7.
A7 is under attack already. Rook A7, queen A7,
A4.
A4. Also under attack, look.
A4.
The rook could go to
A3. A3 and A3 and then H3.
Okay, A3, H3. But here also under attack, you see. Oh, okay, Smith, what is your idea?
I can go to D. I can go to D1.
D1 is under attack. Smith, what is your idea?
A5.
Wait a second, Ahad. Smith,
he could go to a8 and then to g8.
but he will capture also. So Ahad, you told me A5, right?
Yeah.
And then?
H5.
And H5, yes, so this is correct answer. So A5, it's safety, and H5 is check. So A3, H3 is under attack, A4 is under attack, A6, H6 under attack. So then only A5 and H5. Okay, guys, what about this one? White to move. So our bishop will make a check for black king.
The bishop could go to g8.
It's already under attack, J8. He will capture. So we need to make safely check. So do not lose your bishop. Any ideas, Ahad?
He could go to f7.
Mhm. And then?
Oh, in 2 moves? I thought it was.
Yeah, in 2 moves. So G6 and G8, it's under attack.
From A2 to E6.
And then
F5.
F5. Okay, yes. So E6 and F5. Then it's safety check. So guys, this task we need to. This task is very helpful for found the right row. So then we need to be very attentive. Do not lose your piece, because you see G8, it's lose the piece. C4, B3, B1. It's all these moves are under attack. So then we need to be very attentive during our game and during our calculation. Here, guys, white to move. Where is safety check in 2 moves?
E5 and then C3.
E5 is already checked. E5 is already checked, but he will take your bishop.
A5.
A5. Okay, A5 and then C3. Okay, Smith, do you have any ideas?
D4.
Smith?
D6.
Sorry, I was on mute. He
Oh.
could go to F4 and then to H6.
But it's under attack again. Look, it's just 3 bishop for black. So if you attack black king so close, make sure that your piece is protected. This one without defender. So then you don't need to attack him so close. So attack just from the back a little bit. So king on G7. First of all, when we thinking about this type of puzzles, we need to find safety square for our bishop, where we can make a check. So E5, it's not safety, knight here. D4, knight here also. So then we found, okay, C3, B2, or A1, but we cannot join A1. So B2 or C3. So first of all, we need to find this target, and then we can find the right road. So bishop A5 and bishop C3, and then it's safety check. So first of all, guys, looking for your target, for your goal, and then only for 2 steps how to join this goal. So guys, here, white to move, make a check in 2 moves with your rook.
I can go to H8.
Okay.
H1.
But where's check?
The rook could go to H8 and then to B8.
But it's not check. Look, it's not check, and so but even if you will move on A8, it's check, but it's not safety check. So he can take you again. So Smith, every time check twice when you attack to very close to his king. It might be protected, your piece. If not, he will just take it. And rook b8 is not checked. It's just free rook. Even like rook a8 as well. It's just free. It's check, but it's free rook because it's unprotected piece. So then if there's no defenders around, try to make a check from the far from the king. Any ideas, Sahat?
H2,
Okay, and then
A2.
A2. Yeah, so this one correct. So you see, Smith, we cannot attack his from far from the king. So it's not just near king check. We have checks near king and far from, so it's not big deal. But here, so rook h3, not good because bishop here. Rook h1, not good because a1 is under attack. So then we need to find just this move, h2 and a2. Okay, guys. Okay, good job. So we'll see you next week. And I will send you links little bit later for this lecture, so you can repeat or you can take a look. Maybe you will practice it at home. You can just you can use our video. You can use board on the table and just place again this position on the board, and then do it maybe a little bit slower, just for better understanding this theme. And guys, we'll see you next Saturday.
Bye.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye. See you next week.
See you guys.
Bye. See you next week too.